You know that feeling you get when you're all alone, on your way to visit some old friends at a place you once considered home but have long since moved away from? And you're watching the too huge world whiz by outside your window as the sun makes its way up and over the horizon and casts its morning glow on the sparkling riverbeds, through the towering trees, behind the rows of cookie-cutter houses where people you'll never know are dreaming of places you'll probably never be. And all of it reminds you of a movie stuck on fast forward, of your favorite indie rock song drifting like wind across the water, of that poem you tried to write so many times but could never find the words to. And across the aisle there's a girl sleeping soundly, and a rush of people worried they might not find an empty seat, and then there's you, here, watching the too huge world whiz by outside your window, breathing softly, looking closely, dreaming wildly, in anticipation of visiting all the places you once considered home. That old bookstore on North 2nd Street where Kerouac and Steinbeck and Herman Hesse build word towers that touch the ceiling, and that ice cream shop around the corner where salted caramel meets Hydrox cookie and a waffle cone, and your best friend orders a slice of chocolate pecan pie that's too big for her belly, and the corner of Market and 5th where the streets are always dancing like a jazz melody, like a plastic bag floating in the winds like kaleidoscope clouds on a crisp fall day. And you imagine it'll look something like a notepaper wish tacked to a wooden wall, something like a chance, something like grace, something like love, but there's a part of you that worries. Nostalgia might have tricked you again this time. That this old place, these old people are nowhere near as beautiful as you remember them being, and maybe you're just romanticizing a home that once was because the world is whizzing by outside your window and everything is luminous and impeccably silent, and you have no idea what's going to happen next, but something inside of you tells you to stop worrying, to keep breathing softly, looking closely, dreaming wildly, in anticipation for the moment you get there and realize this old place, these old people you once considered home, are somehow even more beautiful than you remember them being.